It's time for Catching Up with Carley presented by Meijer. And today I'm joined by Detroit Tigers' first overall draft pick, Spencer Torkelson. How's it going, Spencer?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Very, very good. Awesome. Okay, so let's get right into it. What have you been up to, and what does your day-to-day look like right now in Toledo?
Well, today you got me on an off day, but everything's great in Toledo. We're having a lot of fun. A lot of the guys are in the same apartment complex, and we do the most of our time, and we like to have fun and playing a lot of baseball and just relaxing when we can.
Love it. Okay, so you guys are basically, it's like a dorm. So you guys are all together. Do
Yeah,
you feel like you're really making those relationships with these guys?
yeah, it was really fun. Yesterday we went to I don't know what it's called, but we went to like a Benihana type hibachi place. Me,
Mhm.
Alex Faedo, Matt Manning, Jake Rogers, Nolan Blackwood, Frank Schwindel, and Riley Green. Did I say Riley? I don't know. We all went there, and it was a blast, and had a good time. Ate some good food, and yeah, it was a good time. And today's an off day, so we just get to relax and watch some TV or whatever.
Love it. Mixing work with fun. You got to do that to stay sane. All right. So let's start from day one of your journey as a Detroit Tiger, the MLB draft, of course. So what was it like hearing your name called at first overall?
Oh, it was insane. I keep talking about it with my parents and stuff because my mom says she has the video saved and recorded like on her phone and on the TV at the house. So she like whenever she feels down, she watches the video and just it gives her goosebumps still. And she was telling me that the other day. But yeah, it was an unreal experience. And we were also talking about how we never heard that they called me as a third baseman because as soon as they said my name, he just went crazy. And the first time I found out they drafted me as a third baseman was when I was in an interview like 15 minutes after, and they're like, "What do you think about being a third baseman?" I was like, I kind of like improvised because I didn't know they drafted me as a third baseman until then.
Well, surprise, surprise.
Yeah,
Where did your love for baseball start? Like, where did you begin when you were saying, okay, I actually genuinely love this sport?
I think my love for baseball started before I can even remember loving baseball because I've heard stories about, family friends and my parents and my grandma and my uncle saying that I used to walk around the house when I was like 2 or 3 years old with a wiffle ball bat and a wiffle ball asking people to pitch to me. And then I would pick out like a fence or like a couch to hit the ball over. So I was just like addicted to hitting the ball far at a young age. But I guess it started like getting real around high school when I committed to Arizona State, and kind of the rest fell into place.
That it did. Okay, let's talk about you playing college ball at Arizona State. During your time there, I hear you broke Barry Bonds' school record for home runs by a freshman. Was that kind of like an aha moment for you? Like, wow, I could take my talents to the big leagues and I could actually do this. Or did you know before that?
That was pretty insane. Not gonna lie, I didn't know his record was 11, I believe, his freshman year, and um, yeah, I hit it within the first like 25 games. So I was kind of like it was such a surreal moment because it was so like weird because I always just felt so normal, and then here I am breaking Barry Bonds' home run record at ASU. So I was like, what the hell's going on? It's just really me. And then it kind of just took off, and it was a blast, and I had so much fun. And he shouted me out on his Instagram my freshman year, so that was the highlight. It was awesome.
I mean, it's kind of hard to top that moment, but I guess the MLB draft would. All
Yeah,
right, but
yeah,
let's fast
probably.
forward back to getting drafted. The Tigers summer camp at Comerica Park followed that. How did it feel getting to play in scrimmages and practicing with that old English T on your chest?
It was unreal. You look down like in the middle of an at bat or like an inning in the field, and you like just see you're wearing Detroit Tigers stuff, and it was so fun and just a great experience, and to kind of like see my dreams and like feel them actually come true is a really special moment.
And how did you feel out being out there with those guys, those major league guys? Were you nervous? Did you feel comfortable, or what was the experience like for you?
No doubt nervous to start first couple days at practice. I didn't really know myself. I'm with all the leaguers, and then I kind of took me under their wing, would tell me the do's and don'ts, and made it a lot more comfortable for me to go out there and play my game. So yeah, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous at the beginning, but I opened up as time went on.
Definitely. All right. So let's talk a little bit about the Tigers and how their season's going. They've been playing pretty well. Is that a moment where you're like, wow, this is an organization that has a bright future and I'm going to be a part of that?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. You see the guys. It's really cool witnessing, what they're doing. They're on a win streak right now, but it's really cool to see like guys like Casey and Scooble and Paredes all, they started in Toledo with me and then called up, and then I'm watching them big leagues. It's a moment to see them succeed and, their dreams. And I'm just trying to get to where they are. You'll be together and win.
Well, we're just all waiting for the day that we hear your name and you get called up. But with that, what are you hoping to bring to the table with the Tigers? What do you think that you can personally add to the team?
I had a couple of different aspects. I think all great teams have solid chemistry, and I like to be a good teammate, a good guy in the clubhouse. Likes to have fun, but when it turn it on, it's time to win. Kind of lock into that and focus on being competitive and doing the best I can to win. And then on the field, in the batter's box, and I'm working hard at third base right now to be a solid defender and save some runs over there, save some runs in the batter's box.
Love it. Okay, so one of our co-hosts, Art, he came up with the slogan for you called, well, he named it Unleash the Torque. So he thinks that is the greatest thing ever. So we'll take on it.
I like it. Whatever sounds good and whatever makes him happy, I guess. Whatever.
Love it. Well, can't wait the day to unleash the torque. Okay, now I have one more question for you, and it is completely unrelated to baseball, but we have to talk about your relationship with Guy Fieri. How did that come about?
So my mom is Guy Fieri's CFO. I don't know how many years that's going on now, but it's been a while. And Guy's a great dude. He's a great guy and great family, and obviously can cook up some great food. And he's a overall outstanding guy, and always invites my family over for a dinner and just to hang out. And we have great times, and he cooks food, and you never leave his house hungry.
That's incredible. Well, next time you get the invite, don't be afraid to invite me as well.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Spencer, thank you so much for joining me on Catching Up with Carley, presented by Meijer. Back to you, Daniela.